The Boys Season 5 is on the edge of wrapping up, and with the speed at which the show's tone is shifting, honestly, it's getting hard to predict anything with confidence anymore. It doesn't faithfully follow the comics like Invincible, nor does it play it safe with the typical Marvel DC superhero formula. The Boys always tries to do something different, something way more fucked up. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses. But even its misses deliver entertainment above average. Like Season 4, which everyone called the weakest, but its average rating is still hovering around an 8. While the first 3 seasons were in the 8.4 to 8.6 range. Now Season 5 is sitting at an 8.5, and I genuinely think that after the finale, it could climb up to a 9. The biggest reason for that confidence, this official poster, where Homelander is standing in space, staring down at a burning Earth. The Boys is the show that showed us, if superheroes were real, they'd be more PR machines than saviors. Vought International isn't some charity foundation. It's a corporate arms dealer that sells wings, laser eyes, and Compound V as products. And the most dangerous soup in this universe is Homelander. So when you show a soup who thinks he's a god, posing in classic Superman style, out in space, above a burning Earth, it's not just a cool wallpaper. It feels like a massive hint. The end of the world. Is this poster literally teasing a nuclear apocalypse? Or is it hinting at an ending for the Boys that nobody saw coming? Buckle up, cause things are about to get heated. First, let's talk about the imagery. We've always seen Superman in space above Earth, in that Jesus Christ pose with his arms spread out. Because in the DC universe, people literally look at him as a god, a savior. The Boys Season 5 poster doesn't copy that exact shot, but it deliberately creates a parallel. Here too, a white-caped soup wrapped in American flag colors is hovering in space. The world below is burning. If Superman was here, he'd be rushing down to save it. But this is Homelander. He's just watching. From a guy who only saves the plane he's sitting in, what else would you really expect? Homelander's entire character is built around people treating him like a god. But Season 5 showed us one crucial thing. Homelander isn't invincible. In Episode 4, it was clearly established that radiation is his kryptonite. His body can literally melt when exposed to extreme radiation. Now, when we see Earth with one or multiple nuclear blasts happening in the poster, and Homelander watching it safely from space, a strong theory emerges. Did he burn the planet to save himself and then flee upward? Or is this someone else's doing, with Butcher's name at the very top of the suspect list? Butcher's mission isn't just to stop Homelander, it's to personally destroy him. From Season 1 to Season 5, he's used every extreme option possible. First, he took Temp V and turned himself into a soup. Then, he unleashed Soldier Boy against him. Then came the soup virus that could kill Homelander. And in Season 5, we got another dangerous detail. Homelander drops to his knees in front of radiation. Butcher saw with his own eyes that nuclear-level radiation can weaken his biggest enemy. And we know Butcher. If the virus doesn't work, he'll go for the most destructive last resort. A nuclear strike. One that gambles not just Homelander, but the entire country. In any other superhero show, I'd hesitate before saying this. But The Boys is crazy enough that it might actually show the whole world ending. Because this isn't just Butcher versus Homelander anymore. There's Sister Sage playing 4D chess in the middle of it. Sage herself said that in Phase 1, she'll give Homelander everything he wants. Power, narrative, control, public support. But in Phase 2, she basically sets the world on fire. Her direct plan is to release the soup virus so a full-scale World War III breaks out between humans and supes, while she sits safely in a bunker in Colorado and watches it all. That bunker-level prep already hints that in a supes versus humans war, humans might resort to nukes as their only survival option. Even if Butcher doesn't push the button, national militaries in panic mode could go for nuclear weapons as a last resort. Looking at it from this angle, the poster showing huge chunks of Earth exploding from nuclear blasts doesn't feel like just Butcher pressing a button. It feels like the natural consequence of Sage's engineered chaos. There's also that detail in the art, showing Butcher near the Ward 7 tower, which hasn't fully paid off in the show yet. Maybe Butcher uses Vaught's resources, military contracts, or Black Ops access to trigger a nuke, or at least tries to hijack one. So whether Butcher pushes the button, or it's Sister Sage's indirect chain reaction, the end result could be the same. Multiple nukes falling, the world burning, and Homelander fleeing to space to escape the radiation. Now here's the big practical question. Can the boys actually blow up the entire planet and kill everyone? From a business standpoint, the answer is simple: no. No successful IP these days gets a clean ending. There are spin-offs, prequels, and regional versions coming. And that's already happening with The Boys. They cancelled the January Season 3 of Gen V, but The Boys Mexico is officially in development, set after the main series events. If they want to keep running The Boys Mexico, or future projects like The War Rising, the creators can't wipe out the entire Earth. The more realistic scenario is that they completely collapse just certain regions, like America, through nukes and the Soup War. America has always been the show's primary setting. So whether Butcher pushes the button, or it's Sister Sage's indirect chain reaction, the end result could be the same: multiple nukes falling, the world burning. An insanely dark, catastrophic ending where we literally transition into a post-apocalyptic or post-catastrophe world. It keeps the doors open for the franchise's future. New supes, new politics, and new satire in places like Mexico, Europe, or Asia. This also explains why Gen V Season 3 got cancelled, because its story was also set in America. So while the poster might be symbolic exaggeration, on a conceptual level, the collapse of the world order, America's meltdown, and nuclear fallout feel totally possible. The reason behind this is the core setting of The Boys universe. Since Season 1, the show has repeatedly shown us one thing: there are no pure heroes in this world. Homelander wouldn't exist without Compound V, and Butcher's so-called heroism is based on controlled rage and revenge. The government is corrupt, the media is compromised, and Vought is a capitalist monster. The show's core thesis is that the problem isn't just one soup like Homelander. It's the entire system that creates these monsters and protects them. So in that case, not just Homelander, but Vought itself has to be destroyed. And at least in America, we'll see that collapse, so The Boys Mexico can show the same cycle all over again, proving that capitalism is like a hydra: cut off one head and two more grow back. I'm not saying this is exactly what will happen in the finale, because the creators could still choose a relatively safe ending, where Butcher kills Homelander and sacrifices himself. Ryan gets a better guardian, and Huey and Annie represent a little bit of hope. That ending would be conventional, predictable, but emotionally satisfying for the audience. But if they actually go bold and the nuclear imagery from the cover art turns out to be literal, then we'll see the whole world burning. And The Boys will join the list of shows that permanently changed and challenged the superhero genre. So now it's your turn. Whose side are you on, and what do you want to see? A safe but emotional closure where Homelander dies, or a horrifying ending where the world ends and at least the system gets destroyed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. That's all for today's video, guys. If you liked it, hit like and share. And yeah, subscribe for sure, because more The Boys videos are coming. Thank you for watching. This is Yadget, and you are super. Peace.